Are you thinking about moving to the Boise area, but you don't know which surrounding city you should move to? Well, check out this one. We're gonna go into all the things that are Star, Idaho. So hop aboard, let's discover Star, Idaho. If you're thinking about Star, Idaho, then here's some facts you should consider before moving here, or even think about moving here. According to the census, Star is just under 20,000 people. It's growing a lot. The poverty rate in Star is actually pretty low, less than 5%, and the annual household income for Star, Idaho is just a tick under 100,000 a year. According to the mayor of Star, there's 27 commercial facilities that are waiting to be built right now. Are you wondering if there's things to do in Star, Idaho? Guys, not gonna lie, maybe not a ton, but this list might surprise you of things you can do in Star, Idaho. 2 personal experiences of things I love about Star, Idaho. 1, the Halloween trunk or treat. There's a trunk or treat every Halloween at the community center off of Star Road, and it's a pretty good gathering. When we went about 7 or 8 years ago, there was probably about 75 to 100 cars backed up. Easy pickings for the kids to get their candy and get home, and better yet for you parents, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Get home and get the candy, get the kids sugared up, have a good Halloween time. Second thing that comes to mind is the 4th of July parade, another candy event. Tons of candy is thrown out, tons of local companies show up. You know, you got the Jeeps, the Teslas, you've got horses, you've got the patriotic flag. You've got a lot of things that happen in the Star Parade, but honestly, I love it. It's a little bit more crowded now than it was 7 years ago. 7 years ago, we'd show up right at launch time and we would be there and be home in less than an hour. Now you need a little bit of parking and getting there and making sure that you get your seat. But there's a lot going on in Star, Idaho. Here is a quick list for you as well. Take a look at these. There's the egg extravaganza that happens along with Easter. There's movie nights that happen all through the summer. That's at that Star Barn at the community center. There's a summer concert series. There's business alliances. Veterans Day potato feed that happens every year around November. The Christmas at the River House, it's a pretty good event. Star is definitely a small, quaint town. Few things to do, but very intimate setting. How good of shopping do you have in Star, Idaho? Let's take a look. If you want your groceries taken care of, you've got Ridley's and Albertsons. Ridley's is more east, Albertsons is more west. Albertsons is on the border of Star and Middleton. In that area next to Albertsons, there's Cafe Rio. Across the street is Dairy Queen. On the east side of Eagle, you got El Mariachi. You've got a Asian Wok restaurant. It's pretty good, I hear. There's a sea salt ice cream place there. It's really good. I like their vanilla. It's homemade. It's actually from fresh vanilla as opposed to the imitation stuff. There's Arctic Circle that's connected to Ridley's. There's an Ace Hardware connected to Ridley's as well. Kind of like an all-in-one. Like you go to the grocer, you have a hardware store, have a restaurant. There's Proof, that's pizzas. There's also Tap House, which is more of a sports bar type setting, but it's burgers, fries, salads, sandwiches, those types of things. Of course, which city in America doesn't have a McDonald's and a Subway? I don't know. There is a small St. Al's in Star, Idaho, but it's not a big, robust hospital. If you need anything serious in Star, you'd be 15 minutes to a hospital most likely. If you're gonna go down Eagle Road to St. Luke's, or if you're gonna go to Midland exit in Nampa for St. Luke's as well. There's also Garrity exit is a big St. Al's. There's a few options for you, nothing too far. People ask me all the time about distances when it comes to shopping, dining, hospital, all that type of stuff. Star, Idaho, you could probably bet your bottom dollar within 15 to 20 minutes you've got everything you need. You might find a grocery store 3 minutes away, you might find it 10 minutes away, you might find a hospital only 5 minutes away, you might find it 15 minutes away. Star is not too far, and with the new highway that's being built from the freeway out to the Emmett Highway, which crosses right by Star and Eagle, you will find in the near future that that highway is going to connect you a lot faster to things, so Star should become a lot more accessible. And that is good because the value of land is more in Eagle than it is in Star, and more in Star than it is in Middleton. But right now, Middleton has that west side freeway access, so Star should be getting a little bit more access to the surrounding area soon. Real quick, if you're thinking about moving to Star and you are gonna be here in the next 9 days, 9 months, something like that, please, please, please reach out. Call me, text me, or email me at the contact information on your screen. I would love to help you and set you up on the Buying in Boise Blueprint. Guys, nothing saves you more time and more hassle and more headache and less stress than getting on the Buying in Boise Blueprint. It helps you not miss out on any homes, helps you not overpay, and helps you not buy a lemon. I promise you it works every time. I've had people just last week who said, I am so glad you helped us do the Buying in Boise Blueprint because it really helped us narrow down what we wanted to buy, and that is the name of the game. We don't want to waste time going through 800 homes and you not being sure what you want. It really helps narrow in and makes the buying process fun again. What about jobs? Can you find a job in Star, Idaho? Well, maybe not Star, Idaho, but Star puts you in the Boise Valley. And like I said before, if you want to be within 45 minutes of everything in Boise Valley, Star is fine for you. If you want to be within 20 minutes of most things in the Boise Valley, Star will do just fine for you. But if you have to have a job in the same city, count Star out. It's not going to provide a ton. There are a few businesses there, but for the most part, you're going to have to make a commute into another city, whether it's Eagle, Meridian, maybe the outskirts of Boise, or maybe Nampa. You'll need to commute to get to work from Star. As you can see from the data on the screen, there are a lot of people who live in Star who are in construction, retail trade, expert public administration, or even other service-oriented jobs. Highest paying industries in Star: finance and insurance, real estate and rental and leasing, public administration. Those are some good examples for you of what people are doing in Star, Idaho. It's not like you have a big Micron or Clearwater or one of those big companies. Those companies are downtown. Can you afford to buy a house in Star, Idaho? Let's take a look at some of those prices. Like I said, Star is cheaper than Eagle, but it's also more expensive than Middleton. If you're going to compare Star to North Meridian, you'll find the median price in Star is typically above North Meridian, but that's because you usually get a little bit more land with your home in Star. Not always, but that is the case most of the time. Median home price in Star, Idaho this past 30 days was over $575,000. Lowest price in Star, Idaho was $215,000. In the last year, the largest home sale price in Star, Idaho was $6.2 million, and it was a gargantuan home of an ex-NFL star on 17 acres, and it was a pretty nice little build. Did a tour on that myself. Eagle High shows a rating of B+. That's pretty good. We like Eagle High. That's where we would have gone. And then the other school that Star can go to is Owyhee High School. And Owyhee High School does not have a rating yet because it's just a year and a half old. They have plenty of state championships if that matters. A lot of the new talent and a lot of the new home builds are being built around that high school. That's usually what happens. It does have 8 reviews on niche.com and it has 4 out of 5 stars. Now for the excellent news, those who are trying to escape the hustle and bustle of the inner city, Star, Idaho's crime rate. There's a website we found called neighborhoodscout.com and it gives you a crime index. Star is at 85, 100 being the safest community. Let me put that in perspective. If you went to bestplaces.net, you would find that the lower number wins on this one, and Star has a 10.4 and LA has 29.1. So 3 times the amount of crime. Probably exemplify that by saying, guys, Star, Eagle, Middleton are towns where you don't need to lock your cars. Now, if I had a cop that witnessed me saying that, they'd probably tell me, shut your mouth and lock your doors, because yes, there's crime everywhere. And I would probably agree with that. I'm gonna tell you off personal experience that this community feels safe, it is safe. Yes, there are crimes, we're never exempt, but this is a great place. What about green open space in Star? Is there any? One of my favorite parks in Star is the Hunter Creek Sports Park. It is awesome. It's at Star and Floating Feather. Huge area. There's a skate park for skaters. There's plenty of green grass. There's a baseball or softball field. Huge, huge, huge American flag. And a few other parks for you that you can see are Pavilion Park, Wagon Tails, Lake Haven Park, Star River Walk Park. And there's also just the Boise River that runs alongside some parking. A lot of people will go to the river and just play. Super easy, fun thing to do. Now for a bonus for you. I have a viewer, he or she made a comment last time, Skippy Lippy 547, this one's for you. Are there any view properties in your town? Yes, there are. The views on this one, we're gonna discover the view on this listing. This one comes from a former brokerage counterpart of mine. I used to be at Boise Premier, and her name is Aisha Knowles. This is her listing, so this is courtesy of her, thank you. And we are going to dive into this one. This one is $1.45 million, 6 beds, 4 baths. It's a 2001 built home. So this one's a little bit older, 22 years, but the views out of this subdivision are awesome, especially if you're on that south side of the lip of the edge. Super, super awesome. This one's a hair over an acre, 3-car garage, over 5,000 square feet. This one has been remodeled. And this one is in the awesome neighborhood of Hillsdale Estates, which is North Star. I used to think this was way out there when I lived in Legacy and Eagle. Now, there's nothing but homes between you and Hillsdale Estates, between Legacy and Hillsdale. With a little bit of country, but there's a lot being built there now. So let's take a look at this house. You gotta love this kitchen. Awesome master suite. Remember, the biggest 2 things to sell a house are the kitchen and master suite. I say third place goes to the garage, but number 1 and 2 are not debatable. It's the kitchen master suite that sells the home over and over and over again. Check out everything else of this home: the view, the bedroom, the office space, the open living, check that out. The outdoor seating and the pool, those are to die for. Guys, if you're looking for another video on Star, check out the Living in Star video here. Go check that out. That one's a really good video for you if you're looking at Star. That one's gonna help you make some decisions if you like this place or not, or wanna drive through this place when you come to town or not. If you have any comments on Star, been here, don't like it, like it. Like the proximity, don't like the proximity. Think I said something true, think I said something incorrect. Please put that comment in the comments below and I will be sure to respond to those. Those are something that I do respond to, so please, please, please put those in there. Love the interaction, and I love helping you move to Boise. So if you're looking to get to Boise or Star in the next 9 days, 9 months, anything like that, please, please, please reach out, call, text, email. I would love to help you out and put you in the Buying in Boise blueprint. There is nothing that makes me happier than to see you guys do the right stuff, get the home, get the driver's license, get the new license plates, and become a full-fledged Idahoan. Here to help you make your dreams come true. It makes the buying process fun again. I mean, there's not many people who, okay. Please put those comments in the, is there anything else I could say? Okay, sorry, I didn't mean that. Whoops.